Have you gone Supreme? My name's Greg. You're watching How to Play Paintball. Alright guys, so today I wanted to go over quickly over the Supreme Swab. Now, I am going to be doing a giveaway, so be sure to stay tuned to the end of the video to see how you will be able to have a chance of winning one or both of these actually, because I do have two. But I wanted to go over a quick review of why the Supreme Swab came out when the barrel made is successful, as well as some newer features that Exalt has put into the Supreme Swab. So without further ado, let's just jump straight into it. Alright, so actually getting into the barrel made, one thing I wanted to mention, and this is just a pet peeve of mine to be honest, is how to actually get to it. So some people, they start ripping away at the package and they start doing all that. Guys, you don't have to do that. It's real simple. There's a little Ziploc right here. All you have to do is just open it up. So just kind of pop it. Slide your pieces out. And that's it. Super simple. If you wanted to keep the package, you could, but you don't really have to do that. Okay, so first what I'm going to do is just show you how to put it together, and you could probably figure this out on your own, but all you do is you take this piece, slide it into the connector here, and it'll kind of go around there, and you should be able to kind of pull on it, and it doesn't pop out. It kind of suctions in there is the way I can sort of describe it. So actually getting into the Supreme Swab itself, I just wanted to go over a couple differences between the Supreme Swab and then the barrel made. So what you can see already, it has two buffer ends, so it doesn't have that rocket disc. The rocket disc is a fantastic invention by Exalt. I'm not just saying that. I love it. I think it's a really, really good idea. It works extremely well. The reason why Exalt came out with the Supreme Swab is some people had asked, hey, can we just have one with just two buffers? So Exalt listened. This is all sheepskin, so it's going to be super soft on your barrel. It's not going to scratch the insides of the barrel. But yeah, so basically all it was is that people had asked, hey, can we get one, we just want a swab with buffers on both ends. So that's what Exalt came out with. So yeah, so they have the sheepskin. It's going to be nice and absorbent as well. The other thing you'll notice is that, see if I can get that in the shot. You'll see that there's like these little ridges in here. It's just going to give it a little bit more stability. Same thing with this is just kind of a different cut of the connector here. So it's, yeah, it's just going to be a little bit different of a cut. The connector is still pretty much the same as the barrel made. So it still has, there's like a little spacer inside there that when you go to push in, it doesn't kind of like flop around and make it difficult, because you want it to be that you pull out your swab, you put it in your barrel, clean it out, and take it back out, and you're good to go. You don't want to have to mess around with it because, you know, somebody could be running to go bunker you, and you don't want to deal with that. Same thing like the barrel made. When you actually have this in the pocket for your swab, when you pull it out, it flicks out on its own. So it's just, again, it's just a quicker, you don't have to worry about anything. It's going to straighten out on its own, and then you can put that down into your barrel, clean everything out. So again, it's just another little added thing that it just flicks out on its own well. It's not going to need to be like you have to pull it out and then, you know, kind of mess with it. Again, you want it to be where you can be in and out with your barrel and get it clean, get back to playing. Also, something that's a little bit different, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this on the camera, but the actual shaft itself now almost has like a dust feel to it. So it's not gonna, not that the other one had issues with scratching your barrel. This is just even softer of a feel than the regular plastic ones that Exalt, I'm sorry, it's a polymer, it's not plastic, but it still has the same durability, so you know, you're not gonna have to worry about breaking this. Actually, I remember there was a video somebody did where pretty much they like bent it in half like that. I mean, you can see how much that's bending, and you just kind of have to flex it back, and you're good to go. The cool thing too is that they're modular, so you can actually adjust. So if I wanted to, I could take my gray one here and have a mix and match. So nobody's gonna be able to steal it because you'll say, hey, wait, no, that's mine. That's actually what I did with my barrel maids, is I have a couple different colors on there, so I know for sure that it's mine. so that way you're not going to lose it on the field. All right, so all in all, what do I think of the Supreme Swab? This isn't even from me working with Exalt before. I know everything that Exalt puts out is going to be great. They don't put anything out that they wouldn't use themselves. It's made by paintballers for paintballers. But with the Supreme Swab, honestly, it's really going to be preference. I really like the rocket disc. I think that's an amazing invention that Exalt came out with, like I had mentioned. But if you're looking for something where it's just going to have that buffer on both ends and that's what you're fine with, this is a great swab. It's using a lot of the same technology as the barrel made, so you don't have to worry about it, breaking apart or snapping in your pocket. I've actually had that happen with other swabs. I slid, and it's kind of on the side, on your side, and I've had them where they break, and that's not going to happen with these. It uses a lot of the same technology, so it really just does come down to preference. Either is going to be totally fine to go with. Okay, so on to the giveaway. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to be doing the giveaway. I'll put the date down below. I got to figure out exactly. I got to look at the calendar, but I wanted to get this video all set and filmed, to be honest, and then that way we can go and figure all the other stuff later. But down here, I'm going to be putting when I'm going to be doing the drawing. So if you want to put in your entry, go ahead and email me at howtoplaypaintball05@gmail.com. And also, I need you to put a comment down below as to, well, first that you had completed the entry, and also what's another item that you'd like to see me review, or another tip that maybe you would like some help with. Once you've done both of those, when I go and do the drawing, the way that you might win both of these is I'm going to pick from the list for the camo, and then I'm going to pick from the list for the gray. But I'm going to be changing it around a little bit in the way that if you win, your name stays in that drawing. So technically you have a chance of winning both of them. So guys, again, just put that comment down below as to something you'd like to see me review, or a tip on something that you'd like some help with in a future video. And also go ahead and email me at howtoplaypaintball05@gmail.com, and that way you'll be entered. Once we get the time that I'm going to be doing the drawing down below, I'll get that going, and good luck to you. But guys, I hope that this video helped you out, and as always, remember, watch, learn,